Hi, this is Aaron Conzila. Today I'm going to show you a quick example of the Texas Instruments Sensortags working with the Wadio Data Service Exchange. So here we have two TI Sensortags, the CR2032 batteries we need to run them, and we're going to be using a Beaglebone Black as the gateway, which will speak Bluetooth to the Sensortags and then go out to the internet to the Devicehive device management platform. This board is powered by a nice, powerful ARM Cortex-A8 chip, also from TI. It's one of their Satara chips. So we're setting this demo up because winter is coming and it's going to get cold. Now, a lot of these houses have older thermostats in them. They're drafty, they're cold. So we're going to use the Nest for this demo, and we're going to make it so that it's a particular temperature wherever we are in the house, not where the thermostat is. So to hook this up, we have a serial USB adapter here. It's the 3.3 volt. Can't use 5 volt with this board. Popped onto the header. We're going to use Ethernet to get it access to the internet, and we're going to use a USB mini for power. So this is pretty straightforward to set up. And we'll connect our console cable. We're going to connect our USB power. I've got this going through a handy little switch from the DigiSpark guys. Lets you turn on and off the USB power without unplugging it. Saves some wear and tear on your port. So for the Ethernet, you can connect this through your laptop if you like, using internet connection sharing of some kind. Or you can connect it directly to any Ethernet network. Will work fine. Just have to get my power cord out of the way. So we're going through the laptop today. Now the Bluetooth communication, you need a Bluetooth dongle, USB. As the Beaglebone Black does not have Bluetooth built in, so I have this one from Pluggable, got it on Amazon. They're not expensive. You do have to have it plugged into the USB before you power on the Beaglebone. There's some known issues with hot plugging and Bluetooth on this. So then the sensor tags, we just pop in our batteries, positive side facing up towards the bracket, and that's it. Then this is the nice keychain holder that we can stick these boards in when we're done with our demo to get it up and running. All right, so that's connected. We can just flip the switch to power it on, and you can see the LEDs coming up, and it should be booting now. So now if I go over onto the computer and fire up our serial console and talk through here, we'll get onto the system console and we will fire up our gateway, start sending messages from the sensor tags to Devicehive. Now, when you go to use these sensor tags, and these are the older versions, the newer version might be a little bit different, but there's a button on the side here that wakes it up. And when it's awake and listening for Bluetooth, one of these LEDs flashes green. It's very dim, so I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on the camera here. So when that LED is flashing, it's ready to communicate with Bluetooth. Okay, so now over at the computer, we have our Devicehive server instance pulled up and logged in, and we are currently shelled into the Beaglebone Black using the serial console. And we're in our demo software directory here. Take a look, we have our files. So the first thing we want to do is scan for the Bluetooth tags. We use HCI tool, say LE scan. Now if you do this and the two sensor tags have gone to sleep, you won't get any results, or the results that you see won't include the sensor tag. So you can just hit Control-C there and click the side button on the sensor tags so that LED starts flashing like we saw before. Run the same command, and bam, there's your sensor tags. Just hit Control-C to exit. So you want to take these Bluetooth MAC addresses and put them in your config file to get this up and running, which we already have in here. Okay, so now we can see our sensor tags over Bluetooth. We're going to start the gateway process, which is very simple. We just run the start script. It'll come up, start the gateway, register the two devices with Devicehive, and then go into the polling loop where it's currently set for once every 10 seconds. It's going to read humidity and temperature from each tag and then send that data over to Devicehive. So if we go over to our Devicehive server screen and refresh on the devices page, we should see our two tags pop right up. And there they are, sensor tags 70 and 71. I named them that. It's just the last octet of the MAC address to keep them straight. And if we go into detail on either of these, we can see the notifications coming in. And once every 10 seconds, new notifications will come in with our humidity and our temperature values. Now the data from here in Devicehive will get published onto the Wadio bus to go to other data services, and we're going to see that in part 2 of this series. Now also in Devicehive here, you have to set a few things up. The device classes, they will automatically configure themselves when things register. You can see Wadio sensor tag here. If you do show equipment, it will show the two sensors that we have configured, humidity and temperature. Under access keys, you can see we made one at the bottom here for sensor tag demo, and the key. This goes into the config file and authenticates the gateway to this Devicehive instance. Networks, we also have a Wadio Beaglebone sensor tag demo network. These are just logical groupings of the messages coming through, so we pre-configured that. And then again, devices, this is where the devices appear. Simple as that, really. Now you can just take that sensor tag, slide it into the clip, and hang it on your keychain, and you'll be able to control your Nest thermostat when we're all done. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 2 of this series.